I didn't get the memo, so I just got a
Man,
black.
I always try to wear something sporty though. It's a sports
Yeah,
show.
but y'all don't ever tell me.
I
Y'all
mean,
don't
it's not.
ever.
We don't think we're supposed to
I ain't
tell
trying to.
you
I ain't trying to
about
hear.
a sports show to wear something sporty.
I I do wear
Nico
something
Nico
sporty.
wants us to call him so we all wear the same thing and we look like we're playing
Exactly.
it.
You got it.
No, we're not about to do that. We can color coordinate here
You
once
know
in
what?
there, once
Forget
every
about it.
blue
Forget it.
moon.
Forget about it. We're gonna
We
just go into
different
the
for a
top,
reason.
and it's
Nico,
it's very
here's what.
coincidental. Y'all didn't call me like this next team didn't call their middle linebacker for
Uh-oh.
10 years, but it's
Okay.
all good.
Okay. I like how you trying to set that up. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I didn't. I
Okay.
didn't.
All
I,
right.
you know, y'all petty though. But report came out earlier this week, guys, that Bobby Wagner told a reporter that when he got released from Seattle, Seattle wasn't the team that told him, pretty much. I guess he found out like the rest of us. After spending 10 years in Seattle being the quarterback of that defense through the Legion of Boom and post Legion of Boom and everything else. What you guys think about it? I don't like, I think yes, it's still a business, but I mean, like, come on, man. Somebody been there for that long. You can hit them with a phone call, at least. What's
This
your
is
guys' thing?
this, oh, go ahead, Walt.
Oh no, I was just gonna say honestly, with just this is just tough. I mean, I feel like they doing one of their top tier players like real dirty. Honestly, I mean, for somebody who been there 10 years, pretty much average almost 100 tackles each year he was there.
I think he led the
Like you
league.
said, he was the quarterback of that defense and throughout the Legion of Boom, and even when the Legion of Boom wasn't there. And for y'all just to be like, hey, you got released, you can find
Right.
out on Twitter or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
ESPN.
That's I just feel like that's doing him completely wrong. And like I said, just to be doing something, I'm not saying he's still a top tier linebacker, but for your franchise, as much as he did for your franchise, you gotta at least give him a call, something, give him a text. Like I won't even say give him, you gotta give him like a party. You feel me? Like, what do you mean? Like
Right.
he's
Right.
pretty much the last he was pretty much the last player to pretty much be there from the original team of the Russells, the Shermans, all that, therefore. But you give him a throw, you got to throw that man a party, man. I'm sorry, man. You just can't tell him, hey, you got to go with this. You finding out on ESPN. So I feel like that's a bad look for the Seahawks, honestly, and that might be like I said could hurt them honestly in the future when it comes to bringing top players or even whatever players to that team, honestly.
True. Very true. Go ahead, John. What you got?
Yeah, this is why players don't come back and sign a one-day contract with their team to retire with them, or show up to their jersey retirement, stuff like that. This is a Hall of Fame player, man. Do him dirty like this. But take us back to something I've mentioned in other things. This is why I'll never call Kyler Murray greedy or selfish or any of that stuff trying to get his money now, because these teams will do this and no one will call them greedy and selfish. They did this to save $17 million. Like, come on,
Wow.
man. Like, these teams
Yeah.
are worth $2 billion. Like, they did this. They cut a guy who had over 170 tackles in a 17-game season. That's 10 tackles a game. That's crazy numbers. So to do someone dirty like that, and then, I mean, imagine he's sitting there watching ESPN and he's just like, oh, man. Yeah. And also, 2 years ago, Aaron Rodgers said he was – now, I know, in football years, 2 years is a long time, but Aaron Rodgers said he's probably still the best linebacker in the league, and his numbers only got better since then. I mean, he had, I think, 170 tackles last year is the most he's ever had. So he was a wrecking machine last year, and I know that puts a lot of wear and tear on guys, but to do them dirty like that, like, nah, man, that's why players, lose a lot of respect for their former teams, and they deserve it.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely. It's not right. And like you say, John, I don't blame these guys either for wanting, the most that they can get at their position because it's a shelf life. They can love you today and release you tomorrow. You know, Look at him. And then for you to find out with, with, a team that you've pretty much put all your blood, sweat, and tears into. You've, you've been the best role model as far as, on the team and off the team. You've never heard anything about Bobby Wagner in the news. And this is how they treat you. They just